welcome back to my channel. So today has been a day. So it is later in the day, don't mind my hair, I just threw everything up. I started a new job today, and this is just a part-time job at a facility that really needs help, and they were like, please can you just sign on part-time, we really need the help. And I'm like, yeah, fine, whatever, like I'll do it. You know, there's some changes happening in the house, kids, you know, daycare and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, hey, yeah, whatever, fine. So I sign on, and today's my first day, and it was an absolute shit show. Absolute shit show. I had like, at one point there were 3 different people talking to me all about like trying to answer one question that I had, but all 3 of them were telling me something completely different all at the same time. And like, instead of letting me come in and like get familiar with the computer system, they're like, oh, you have this, and this to do today, so you've got to go ahead and do all these things. And then I'm like, well, I don't understand the computer system, like I've never used this system before. And then, you know, so I just, it was so overwhelming. At one point I was like, I can't take it. Like, stop for a second. I was like, all of you are talking to me all at the same time, and I cannot process all of that at once. So the whole day kind of like went like that. It was like everybody wanted to come like find me and talk to me and be like, well, this is how we, you know, do this, and this is how we do that. And I'm like, all of you are telling me something completely different. So I'm starting to think like all of you just want to do things however you want to do it and not really how it's supposed to be done. So it was very overwhelming. And then I picked the kids up, and I was only supposed to be there like 4 to 5 hours. I was like, hey, my first day, I'm going to come in like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I was there like 7. I was there 7 hours, and I was pissed about it. And the boss comes in, and she's like, hey, how's it going? I was like, this is terrible. And she was like, what? And I'm like, this is awful. Like, the way you brought me in here and did all of this, I was like, this is awful. And, you know, I kind of just had like my whole thing, because I have a problem with holding back, and I've been around long enough in the medical field that I know how things should go, and I know how things should possibly be structured, and today was not it. And I'm like, this is why you all cannot find full-time help. Because if you all act like this on the daily, that is why. So with that, I felt like, I don't want to be like, oh, I was anxious. I wasn't anxious. It's just like, I was anxious because I felt like I had so many things to do, and I was like, I need to get out of here. I need to go get the kids from like camp and whatever else. And I'm like, I'm here longer than I need to be, and I'm not done with everything. So yeah, I guess that would be like anxious. And I felt like that rising. So by the time I got done, I was like shooting across town to get the kids, and then coming home and blah, 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 and like getting the dogs out. And it's just a new routine. And I was like, I laid on my bed for a minute, and I was like, oh, like, I was like, this is terrible. And then I was like, you know what? I really want to sit down, and I need to bring my level back down to a normal functioning, like my normal baseline of like chill out. And what better way to do that than to play with some makeup? So I think for today, I pulled out the stuff I got on Shop Miss A. So I've got my 1Z palette here. Ooh, almost dropped it. So I pulled out the 2Z palettes that I created from there, like with the shadows and stuff that I picked. I have a couple of the singles, and then I have a blush I want to try, and I lie, 2 highlighters. So if you want to see what I do with the stuff I got from Shop Miss A, and if you want to know everything I did buy from Shop Miss A, go back a few videos and you'll see like my whole like Shop Miss A haul. So anyway, if you want to come hang out with me and chill out and play with some makeup, then just keep watching. So I am fighting something. I am congested. My sinuses are out of control. So if you hear me like, I'm sorry, I really am. I took some Mucinex. So I think the first thing is the Amuse Cosmetics, and this is Satin Sheets. This is a blush, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty. I don't know how pigmented it's gonna be. I mean, this top piece is just like a little plastic, like whatever, but it came, like I remember unboxing this and being like, man, this thing's all scratched up. So, but the product didn't look like it had been touched or used or anything like that. So I'm gonna pick that up on my Morphe E4 brush. I love this brush. I don't think they have this line of products any longer. And my Z palette does have a mirror in it, so I'm going to try to use that. Please do not mind my hair. I literally just wanted to come home and put a sheet mask on, and I was like, no, you know what? Wash up, play with some makeup, decompress, and then I'll probably take a shower and do a face mask. That is nice. Okay. That went on nice and even. I feel like come across here a little bit. Pick some more up, tap that off. Sometimes I put my blush up here as well, just to kind of bring that color back into the face, like that. But that was really pretty. That went on nice. I like the color payoff. It's cute. All right. And then I think for this one, I have two velour highlighters, and you know, when I purchased them online, I was like, oh, they look completely different. This one looks more white, but it's got like that pink shift, and this one looks chunkier. So I'm gonna go with the chunky one today. Let's see what this guy looks like. It doesn't have funny smell or anything. Let's see. Is she looking chunky? Oh. That is very iridescent, very chunky. That is cute. If you like that type of color payoff, it's not like in your face here and then boom. So I like that. Gosh, I think all these things were less than $2. Now let's go ahead, apply it over here. Like that. Can't tell, a little bit there. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face. And I'm just gonna use this little Glam Glow glow setter. Okay, so I know I already wanna get in and try out some of these matte colors, these neutrals. So I'm gonna go in with this color here. Let me slide them over. This is called Solid. Again, I think these shadows were like 88 cents. Maybe a little less. They were having a sale. And I was like, huh, I really want to buy the Z palette. And I was like, I want a nice mixture. And I was like, why not take a chance? Ooh. That went on really nice. And it's blending out nicely. That underneath. That is really nice. Okay, I am good with that. What do I want to do? I think I do want to play with this color. This is one of the Venetian Romance creamy eyeshadows from AOA Studio. I think that is supposedly like the house brand of Shop Miss A is AOA, and this is in the color Jewels. So I know I want to do that. So I think what I want to do, ooh, not drop them. Well, that just came right out. I don't know if that magnet just wasn't like super magnety, super powerful. I'm gonna go in with this color Cozy. This is the lighter. This is the lighter of the two, so I'm gonna go in with this one and then probably this one. So let's see. This feels so wrong, but yet. Let me pick that up on this Sigma E25 brush. And I'm gonna put that out here. Oh. Bring it in. buff it out. Oh man, look at that. Bring it in. That is really nice. It's looking a lot more, I say salmon, salmon-esque in the viewfinder, but that is such a pretty color. So I just soften that edge a bit, and I'm gonna go in with this nice wet brush into this deeper color, Margot, this one. I'm picking that up on this AOA Studio E128 brush. It's like this shorter, dense brush, and we'll see how deep this is. They complement each other very well. Just to deepen up this outer corner. Bring it in a little bit, like that. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go in with this color here, this jewel color, and I'm gonna pick that up on this AOA Studio E122 brush. And let's see how it does. Again, here's the color. Ooh, here's the color. Pick that up. Okay, so not anything amazing. So let me pick that. Ooh, it's so creamy though, like under using my finger. So here it is, really pale. It shows a lot of shimmer in the pan, so I'm really hoping that comes through. Like, I wonder if it'll pick it up. To show the level of shimmer and sparkle. I don't think so. My viewfinder's not really picking that up, but I'm gonna pick some more up. Put that over top. I'm gonna pick some more up on a brush. Pat it down. That is pretty. It's a very light pale pink. Let's see. This is gonna do if we get it wet. It is really pretty pale pink. Oh, I guess we could do a Barbie look with this one. Everybody's jumping on that Barbie train. I'm gonna go back in with that deeper color out here. Deepen that up a little bit and then pat over top. Get a bit of a better blend there. I'm gonna go in and soften that edge. I don't have any more product on that brush. Soften that edge like that. And then I think I want to go in with this color here, Aquarius. It's called Aquarius. I'm going to pick that up on that same AOA E122 brush. Yeah, this magnet's not very strong, that's the only thing. It's like sliding all around. Tap it off. I'm going to bring that in here. Ooh. that one in pretty nice. That one on really nice. That is a nice inner corner highlight, I think. Shoot, for 88 cents? Who you telling? These are fun. They had all different kinds of designs, but I like this one and this one best. I thought they were really pretty. I think they were like $7.99. So I think for underneath the eye, I think I want to go in with Briar. It's this brown color. And I'm going to pick that up on this ColourPop E27 brush. I'm going to take a little bit of this color, pick some of that up. I'm just going to have it come in like that. I think I'm just going to take that prior brush, that very first one, and just soften this underneath. I just like a little something down there, but I don't necessarily want that to take away from this pink and the other color there. Like that. Boom. So let's go ahead and hop over to the other eye. Let's do, oh, you know we're going to do some color on this one. I'm going to go ahead and start. Sounds kind of wild, but I'm going to start with this mellow color. Hold on. Call it mellow yellow. It's this nice yellow color, and for the only reason because I want to see what the color payoff is. So that's basically it. That is the only reason. Hold on. And I'm gonna pick that up on this Luxie 209 large shader brush. I just want to grab something that I know is clean because I don't want it to mix into this yellow. The brushes I have in front of me I need to clean. Well, look at that. That is yellow. They definitely got that right. So I don't know, my eye is dry right there, and honestly, after my day and it being towards the end of the day, I didn't put all the oils I normally put on in the morning on my face, but it's looking a little crusty right here on the inner part of my eye, but I think that's my eye. I don't think that's the shadow. So I'm just gonna blend that out like that. That is definitely yellow. It's nice, it's pale, it's not like in your face like, oh my gosh, you look like a banana. So, you know. I mean, if you want to look like a banana, that's fine. I don't want to look like a banana. Not right now. I think I'm going to go in with these blues. Surprise. I don't know, though, because this green and, like, this mango-y color look like they'd be nice, but I feel like green and mango, I don't know, because I have a nice shimmer in here as well, because I have these green shimmers. But look at all those blues. Ah! Let's do it. Let's do... I have so many blues, though. Okay, why don't I do a blue-green mango? Let's do that. I'm gonna go in with this... What does that say? Royalty. It's deep blue. I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe M506 brush. Tap that off. And I'm going to come out here. So at least my kids had a good first day at their camp, preschool, whatever. It's my little one's first time in like the daycare setting, and he did pretty good. She was like, the only trouble he had was at group time, and I'm like, well, yeah, he's not used to sitting in a group of people. So I was like, yeah, it's to be expected. So I'm just gonna soften that edge just a bit. That has really nice color payoff, and it doesn't look patchy. We'll see how it looks as I keep doing the look. Let's go in with, I really like that Morphe brush. Do I have another sitting here? I do, look at that. But this is the Morphe M507. The other one was the M506. So I'm gonna pick up, I don't know, DTE. Is that like an acronym for something I don't know? Dirty Taco Encore. I'm making tacos tonight, so I got tacos on the brain. Yes, it is Monday that I'm filming this, but that's okay. My baby girl requested tacos. My baby girl shall get tacos. So I am applying that color next to that blue, obviously. Now I'm just pressing that color on. It's not as, you know, on first application, it's not super opaque. It's more translucent, but it's building up. I'm not having any issue with that. It looks really nice. I think that actually went on really well for being a matte green. And again, we're talking 88 cents or so. I'm quite thrilled with that. I'm gonna blend this out. Just soften that edge. And I'm not putting any more product on there. I mean, I could pick up a little bit more of that yellow and just kind of soften the edge with it. But yeah, we're gonna do that. And then I really want to see what this mango color looks like. I guess that's what you'd call that. I wonder what it's called. I say mango. It's like a, I don't know. What would you call that? Mango? It's called Koru. Not quite mango, because mango would be lighter, wouldn't it? Wouldn't mango be more of like an orangey, yellowish color? So what is that? A papaya? Papaya, maybe? It's so funny how I get so used to certain brushes. But I'm going to go in with this little Morphe brush. And I'm going to pick this color up. I'm going to go right next to the green. Now, I actually feel like I'm going to take that color and come underneath. Almost all the way in, because then I'm going to put a shimmer from the top to the inner corner down to the bottom, and I'm going to stipple that on just a bit. Like that. And then I'm going to go in with this Morphe M124 brush. I actually had this color sitting here. I think it's like a minty, it is. It's like a minty green color. This is the cream shadow, but it's so pretty. But do I want to do that? I have a couple greens in here I kind of want to use though. I've got this jade color. I got a phone call and I got sidetracked, so I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was showing that green. Or I could go in with these greens, or I could try this blue. I'm thinking I want to try this blue because I really want to get into a blue. This is called Wish. It's a shimmery blue. I also have this color, like if I was to go with like a champagne-y color there in the inner corner. I don't know, there's a lot of color going on right there. Okay, so my battery for my viewfinder died. So I'm not really sure where I left off, but I think I'm gonna go with this color just because, and this is called Wish. I really want to try a lot of these colors and see how they do, so I'm gonna pick that up with a brush. All right. Wow, did you see how that went on with a brush? Oh my gosh. You guys know me. Oh man. I love, love, love when a color goes on nicely with a brush. That is so pretty. That's such a pretty color. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna get it wet. I'm using my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray per usual. This color is actually going over this matte color. Really nice. It's almost making it like a purplish color there where they meet up. But do I like that? I don't know. Let's go back in with a little bit of this over top. A little bit more down here. I'm gonna take that first brush, that yellow, but there's not any more on here, and I'm just gonna soften the edge like so. Not my typical application, but you know what? I sat down to decompress and I have achieved that. I am now cool and calm. So I think I'm gonna hop off. I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara, and then I'm going to put on some lashes I got from them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. Let me close my eyes. Because I put on these ginormous caterpillars. These are, I don't know if you could see, they have like a section and then they're like a long section and then short and then long and then short and then long and then short. These are the AOA Studio A+ Glam 3D Charity Edition. They're $1.88, and I think they were less than that, but then a portion of the proceeds go to, I believe, part of the proceeds support children's education, so I love that. Here's the number on the package. They are huge, so I was like, you know what? I've already done like a whole lot on my face, so I was like, why not put on some very large, voluminous lashes? I don't necessarily think they're just something that I would put on for like that big dramatic effect, just something to have fun. You know how like kids, when they get new things, like new clothes for instance, and then they like want to put all of it on, or like use all of everything all at once, and you're like, no, that doesn't match, and they're like, I don't care, I just got like new things. It's kind of what I feel like right now. Like I have all these new things and I was just like, let's just throw it all on my face because I want to see how these different things do. Like this isn't like what I would typically do for like eye color, but I really wanted to see, you know, what those colors did together, how they performed, how the mattes kind of work together. So anyway, there's that. Let me zoom out and we'll talk about it a little further. So here you can see it further away. Again, this isn't typically how I apply. I mean, if you've been around for a while, I don't normally do, you know, matte colors like that. I just really wanted to see these three colors and then wanted to see how that shimmer went over the matte. So again, that's why I do a lot of these. I'm not necessarily like, hey, go do this eye combination because it's amazing. Not that. It's just, hey, this is how these mattes are performing. You know what I mean? So take it with a grain of salt. It's more just to show you how the shadows do. And that shimmer went over. So I went ahead, the shimmer went over the matte down here nicely. It went on nicely with a brush. I just went ahead and used this because I couldn't help myself. This is the eyeliner I showed in my last video, Moira gel liner, the multi-chrome. It's Supernova, so I use that in my waterline because I was like, you know what, let's do it. I showed you the lashes. This waterline, I went ahead and used this ColourPop BFF cream gel liner in Charmer. It's like a deep eggplanty purple. I went ahead and did that. And then for the liners, so I've noticed, like when I first opened, so I used the brown one. This is the AOA Studio Artista eyeliner pen in dark brown. Here it is swatched on my hand because I felt like it wasn't coming out, and I was like, is this dried out? So I did a little bit on my hand to kind of get the fluid flowing, and it went on a little better. It's not super dark. Obviously you can tell I was hoping it was going to be a bit darker to kind of blend in with that lash, because usually I take my eyeliner and fill that area in where the lashes start, because I don't like my lashes to come all the way in because then they poke my eye in here. So anyway, that's a little tidbit, but it's not super dark. It's actually a lot lighter than what the packaging looks like. The black worked a lot better today, so I just did a nice soft line over here with that. And then on my lips I used the Steve Laurent, and this is in Chic. I don't know if you can see that. That's the lip liner. And then I just went ahead and went over that with my Bite Beauty nude lipstick in Honeycomb. So that's on my lips. So yeah, I mean, you know what? I wasn't sad, but I'm a bit sad. Like, I had no idea. I did not know about this Shop Miss A, or this Miss A, and it's Shop Miss A online or whatever .com. I don't know. I just did not know about it. I like it. I appreciate it. They have so many things. It's not just makeup, but all of these mattes performed really nice. Like, I am really impressed. Like I said in here when I put that yellow on, and I can even see it like now a little bit into that blue, but I think that's my skin. I think I have a dry patch right there, which isn't uncommon for me. So I don't think it was necessarily the colors, but like even out here, a little bit of the blue has worn away, just a smidge. But for that green and this pinkish papaya-ish color, like the way they went next to each other and didn't like just blend together and make like a mucky mess, I really appreciate that. And again, that's why I wanted to see like what they did next to each other, because I would totally do like this color and this color, or like the blue and the green. But even for this shimmer color, that Wish color, to go over top of that so nicely, I mean, everything seemed to perform really nice. And again, if you're balling on a budget like most of us are or should be, I know I should be, I feel like I could get a lot of looks out of these. This eye over here, like, I love it. That soft pink, you know, shimmery look. I really appreciate these. I think these were a little more expensive, but again, I got all 6 of them for like one price. It came in a bundle. That inner corner color, Aquarius, is a super pretty inner corner highlight. And again, I think these shadows were like 88 cents, maybe a little less, because this company does like 11% off sometimes, or they'll do any purchase shipping $1. Like, they always have like some kind of random sale. And again, they have all kinds of things. These lashes are so extra. Like, they did not look this long online, and when they came in, I was like, oh my gosh, they are so big. Is that something I would necessarily wear? I don't know. If I was being really dramatic, like right now, like I just went all out and was like, I'm just gonna do whatever, then yeah, I like it. I don't necessarily think that I would wear these like out, because I just don't think they're like my style, and I feel like they're so big. They're just, it's not me. But I'm gonna wear them at home right now for this video. You betcha. And some of the proceeds, and again, a less than $1. I think they came out to like $1.78, $1.58, something like that. I'll buy them, and hopefully a good portion of the proceeds go to children's education. So Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's really all I have to say about it. I do like the blush and I do like the highlight. I kind of talked about that as I did it, but it's pretty. Everything went on nice. Everything's wearing nicely. Nothing's rubbing away. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you have some of these products and you love them, let me know. If you have some of these products and you hate them, let me know. Let's talk about it. I enjoy talking to you guys. But yeah, speaking of kids, I'm gonna go finish making tacos and hang out with my children. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.